everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Outlander. We're at season 3 episode 5 and this one is titled Freedom and Whiskey. I think that's something Claire mentioned that she used to tell Jamie, or he used to tell her, I'm not sure, but I know that she mentioned that when they were in the bar. So really excited because like we have to have the reunion soon because I'm gonna lose my shit. All right, so let's just get back into it. Christmas? 1948. Oh, Brianna's first Christmas.
Suitors are in place.
We're done here.
75 and climbing.
Scissors.
Good, right?
Well, there was someone from my past.
So he's Scottish.
As Scottish as they come.
Sounds serious.
As serious as it comes.
Hell, what happened?
Fate had other ideas.
Fuck fate.
Straight up.
Surgical reports you asked for, Doctor?
Be continued.
Oh, they have their office like next to each other. That's cool.
I've come this far.
Oh,
Turning back now.
you found something? Roger.
This is either.
What?
What?
Happy Christmas.
Oh. Oh, she's saying. Oh, I'm sure that she was telling Claire that she wants to
Look, he's here.
like drop out.
Roger. What a wonderful surprise.
I need a break. You expect me to just come back to Boston and be who I was? I tried, and it's not working.
Claire feels the same way. Just Brianna's
I have to go.
externalizing it.
I'd like to try an American Christmas. Maybe make some new traditions of my own.
We used to always read A Christmas Carol to Brianna every year. Till she grew out of it, I guess. Or maybe Frank and I did. You didn't just come here for an American Christmas, did you?
Is it that obvious?
Well, I'm glad you're here. Brianna needs someone to talk to, and you're the only one who understands what she went through during the summer.
Can I pour you a whiskey?
Sure.
I have some news. It might put a smile on your face.
I could do with some good news.
I'm a historian. That's what I do. I pursue.
Found him.
I'm like a dog with a bone. At the hotel bar in Edinburgh, you told me you quoted that line to Jamie.
You think he wrote this?
I do. Look. Even in the opening of the article.
Alexander Malcolm.
This is a poem by Robert Burns. Anybody could have known this.
Robert Burns was only 6 years old in 1765. The poem wasn't written until 21 years later. Only someone with knowledge of the future could have quoted lines that hadn't been written yet.
I have goosebumps.
But it doesn't indicate an author.
Yes, in the.
Have a look at the printer's
Come
name.
on. I saw it. Alexander Malcolm.
Alexander Malcolm. Jamie's middle name's no.
He was a printer.
And living in Edinburgh in 1765. According to the parallel timeline on our calendar. That's only a year ago.
Thank you, Roger. Oh my god, I want to hug him. I want to give him like the biggest hug he's ever had.
This is real. You can go to Jamie.
With everything that she's going through now. How?
Fuck it, let's all go.
How could I do that to her? I know you meant well, Roger.
Thank you for a lovely dinner. I think I'll retire now, a bit of jet lag, I'm afraid.
I understand though what she said about the hope, like getting her hopes up and then them being crushed, but that's...
What's all this about?
A friend of mine, Horace Thompson, sent these over for a second opinion. He's from a cave in the Caribbean. There were artifacts found with her. Somebody tried to cut this lady's head clean off with a dull blade. How did you know?
What? I'm lost.
She just felt like it.
She wasn't black. See her tibia? Short, relative to the femur.
The cruel index.
This lady was white.
Hands don't lie.
They tell all.
Do we know that lady? In the Caribbean? What? It was...
I've watched you live a half life for 15 years. If you have a second chance at love, you should take it. Brianna will come around.
Thank you, Joe.
breaks my heart that she's leaving him
She was
behind
desperate
though.
to be reunited with him,
He's so
no matter
sweet.
what sacrifice she
There's a truth to this building.
That doesn't sound like the daughter of a historian.
Well, I'm not, am I? I'm the daughter of an 18th century Highlander.
Yes, you are.
What is history? It's just a story. It changes depending on who's telling it.
That's true.
Like Paul Revere's, like Bonnie Prince Charlie's, like my parents, like my own. History can't be trusted.
After all he did for the university.
Thank you.
That's his,
Professor Travers, I'll need your grant proposal by Monday. The endowment board waits for no man or woman.
It'll be on your desk first thing, sir.
Excuse me.
don't. Awkward. Okay, gotta go.
Frank would have hated all this fuss. You should have let him go.
He did.
I beg your pardon. All those years,
Oh,
you never wanted him. But you wouldn't give him up. Because he was the love of my life. And I wanted him. Even if it meant I had to share him with you. I could have made him happy. But you were selfish. You wanted it all. You threw away 20 years with him. I would give anything to have just one more day.
bitch, what? First of all, Frank could have asked for divorce. We know that when they brought up the discussion, he was scared that he wouldn't see Brianna. But that's him. That's what he thought. He thought that Claire would, like, keep him from Brianna. She told him right after, she said, I would never do that. He chose to stay. I don't think that's fair for her to be, like, waving her finger and be like, you were selfish, you wanted it all. I don't think that's true. Of course she was hurt when she learned that he had an affair, but that's because if she doesn't know about it and if she doesn't see it, it's not, like, real. But she saw her at her doorstep. I don't know, I didn't like that. That was so, like, out of place for her to say that. I think it's ignorance at the same time. Like, she has no idea what it was like, and she wasn't there when they had the discussions. All she knew was what Frank told her. But what he did in the end, and he was like, I'm leaving, I'm filing for divorce. Brianna's old now, blah, blah, blah. We could argue that it was the Brianna thing, but I still believe that he made a choice. He made a choice. Claire wouldn't have kept Brianna from him. So that little part of him that was still in love with Claire, that's what made him stay. And she can't handle that. Like, I was very civil to that woman. When you first saw her, I was like, you can't hate her. Like, I wanted Frank to go with her. And I think it's very sad that they didn't get their happy ending together. But to blame her for it, I can understand it if she truly believes that Claire wouldn't let him go, but that's not what happened, I think.
You told me I looked like Jamie.
Yes, you do.
All my life, Daddy had to look at me and see another man. The man you really loved. He must have hated me.
He didn't. That's the thing. That's how much of a
You were the one
stand-up guy he
thing
was.
that was really important to Frank. I love you for you, Brianna. Not for the man who fathered you.
You must still think about him.
Every day
I do.
and every night. Wink, wink.
This is Jamie. You found him?
Oh, Roger did.
Then you can go back.
That's not why I'm telling you this.
I love you, but I don't need you. Not the way I did when I was little.
I know.
How do you take a trip like that and come back to life as you knew it?
Good question, Joe.
If I go, I may never be able to come back. It's not like an elevator where you can just jump on and off.
You've done it before.
But there are no guarantees. It's possible we may never see each other again.
I have been trying to figure out if I was more Randall or Fraser. And what I realized is that I'm more you than I am either of my fathers. And if I can turn out to be half the woman you are, then I'll be fine. You know who doesn't know me? Jamie. You owe it to him to go back, and I want you to go. And tell him everything.
I want him to see her.
There's something else.
He's gonna be so proud. What?
What if he's forgotten me?
Oh my god.
What if he doesn't love me anymore?
You told me what you
She's
felt for Jamie
scared.
was the most powerful thing you ever felt in your life. Has that changed?
She's scared. I didn't even think of
No.
that.
Am I attractive? Sexually?
Yes.
It's a trick question, right?
No, I need a male point of view, and you're the only man I can have this conversation with.
You're a skinny white bra with too much hair but a great ass. You'll be in heaven when he sees you, Lady Jane.
That's exactly what I needed to know.
Oh my god, he's just like, see ya.
I wanted to get you a flashlight, but Roger said you'd end up at another witch trial.
Well, I figured this would come in handy.
That's so funny. She's gonna make the most gorgeous dress. Mm-hmm. Damn. Oh my god. I get it though. Like, it's only normal to wonder. Personally, I like the gray in her hair.
You dyed your hair.
She dyed her hair.
Touched up the grey. A little help from Miss Clairol.
That looks very natural.
You look beautiful, with or without Miss Clairol.
Mm-hmm.
I have to fetch one last minute provision.
He's a good one.
I know. I'm gonna miss you so much. But I'll be fine. Find my father. Give him this.
Freedom and whiskey.
To freedom and whiskey.
Freedom and whiskey.
How are they giving us two wholesome couples? How are they doing that?
Even now, when I see a puddle in my path, my mind half halts, though my feet do not, and I hurry on, with only the echo of the thought left behind.
She's actually there. My heart's beating so fast. Go in! Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. I am so nervous. No! Okay, I thought they was gonna cut to black.
Took you long enough.
It isn't Geordie. It's me. Claire.
Oh my god. My stomach is all tied up. He passed out. Oh my god. I was so scared. I'm so thankful that we got to see it. Like the first exchange of looks. Like I'm okay. Like I was scared that before she went in it would cut to black, because like I can't watch another one today. I need to breathe. Oh my god, those last like 4 minutes, or not even 4 minutes, I think it was like 2 or 3, I had my stomach all like blah. So stressed. I am still like I'm not okay. I'm okay, but I'm not. Oh my god. He's a printer. He passed out. All I can remember is the last 3 minutes. I don't even know what happened during this episode. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Well, we only saw Claire, but last episode we saw mostly Jamie, right? And just little snippets of Claire, and we saw how she gave up. She just decided that she didn't want to chase around and like get her hopes up and everything. In this episode we saw just her and Roger. I love him. He went to fucking Boston and he continued his research, and now she's there. 20 years, that was too long. He couldn't believe it. Like, he had this same vision over and over. Like, oh my god, that's what he wanted most. And I don't think he ever stopped wanting her to come back. We have no idea what his life is like. He seems like really successful. And you know how I thought that like the reunion would be on episode 6? That's episode 5, and to be honest, I think we'll see like most of the reunion will be on episode 6. That was kind of my guess, like considering the years that we saw like every episode. So that was kind of my guess. The next episode is A. Malcolm, for Alexander Malcolm, and I think that we'll see like how he became, you know, successful with everything, and we'll see what his life is like, because we don't know. Like, we still need to catch up on Jamie, because last time we saw him, he was going back to Lallybroch. And I think that there's been like 2 or 3 years passing. First, he's gonna have to tell her that he has a son. She'll be like super happy for him, I think. She has to tell him about Brianna. I'm a little bummed out that Brianna didn't go. But I think she'll go at some point, or because Jamie can't travel, and I think that Brianna can. She heard the buzzing. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. She heard the buzzing, so maybe she'll go meet. She'll like try to live her life, take the break she needs. But she said she needs a break. She doesn't want to go like to school right now, so it would be the perfect time for her to just like follow her mom. The thing is, she needs to know where she's going, right? I just want Jamie to see her so bad. You know? I want Jamie to see his daughter. My heart is still beating so fast. Oh my god, what else? Oh, Sandy? Do us a favor and shut up. Okay? Thank you. No, but for real, I'm sad for her. But I already spoke on that. I already said what I had to say. She doesn't know the story, so like she's talking out of her ass. Like, anyways, Jamie and Claire. Like, I was ready to vomit. I felt like I was gonna be sick. That's how stressed I was in these last few minutes. And I think I'm gonna be so stressed during the whole next episode. Because if it starts with us seeing like Jamie's side, we'll have to wait until like further. I don't know. Maybe we'll start right where we left off with Claire bringing Jamie back to consciousness. That's gonna bring back memories, because when he fell off the horse. Oh, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Look, when he fell off the horse, and he mentioned it after they got married, he was like, when you brought me back to like consciousness and I saw you, he kind of said like that's when he fell in love with her, kind of. Or like he didn't know flat out that he was in love with her, but there was something there. And that's gonna happen again, because he just passed out, and I think she's gonna be like, hey buddy. And he's gonna wake up and she's still gonna be there. Put me in the writer's room. That would be me in the writer's room. Every episode, you know, how they talk about like, what are we gonna do this episode? I'll be like, listen, should they have sex? I think that'd be great. I can't wait for them to have sex. The last thing, because I'm losing my mind right now. Like, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, I'm giddy, okay? Last thing, seeing Claire, like when I realized that she actually was worried that he may have forgotten about her or not care anymore, not love her, which is stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, okay? It was like the insecurity, like they both grew older, and you know how women can't catch a fucking break? Women can't grow old. That's like illegal for society. If a woman looks older, they're like, she's losing it. She's not as beautiful as she used to be. Shut up. So her being self-conscious about the fact that she doesn't look the way she used to look 20 years before is so understandable, and it made me sad a little because like she's gorgeous, and like Jamie grew older too, and by the way the actors are like not old at all, and like growing old is beautiful. It's an opportunity that not everyone has, so like it's okay to grow old. But when the last time you saw your super passionate lover was when you were in your like the end of your 20s, you got like, it's understandable that you're like, ooh, what if he doesn't find me attractive? But she's the most beautiful woman on the planet for Jamie, and vice versa, so I'm not worried. I think he's gonna take her right there on the floor. They did it before. What's stopping them now? Okay, so looking forward to next episode. That was season 3, episode 5. Freedom and Whiskey. Really good. That'll be all for me, folks. Wish me luck. Because my heart's gonna explode. So I will see you guys for the next episode, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.